Animals, creatures that share our world in a dazzling array of forms. From the smallest insects to the largest mammals, animals captivate us with their diversity and complexity. But what exactly are animals, and how do scientists categorize this incredible variety of life? Animals are multicellular organisms, meaning their bodies are made up of many cells that work together. Unlike single-celled organisms, these cells are specialized for specific tasks, like movement, digestion, and sensing the environment. Most animals can move at some stage of their lives, even if it's just as larvae or in a juvenile form. This ability to move is one of the defining characteristics of animals. Another important trait of animals is that they consume organic material for energy. Unlike plants, which make their food through photosynthesis, and fungi, which absorb nutrients from their surroundings, animals actively eat other organisms. This makes them heterotrophs, organisms that rely on others for sustenance. Animals also have the ability to sense and respond to their environment. Whether it's a bird reacting to a predator, a fish navigating the ocean currents, or a tiny insect avoiding danger, animals are remarkably adapted to their surroundings. This ability to interact with the environment is what allows animals to thrive in nearly every corner of the planet, from the icy poles to tropical rainforests, and even in the deepest parts of the ocean. Now, with over 1.5 million known species and counting, the animal kingdom is vast. To make sense of this incredible diversity, scientists classify animals into groups based on shared characteristics. This system of classification helps us understand how animals are related to one another and how they've evolved over time. At the highest level, the animal kingdom is divided into groups called phyla. A phylum, plural phyla, is a major category that brings together animals with similar body structures, symmetry, and developmental patterns. But how do we decide which animals belong in which phylum? Let's dive deeper into the criteria used to organize the animal kingdom. First, body symmetry. Animals can be asymmetrical, like sponges, meaning they have no specific shape. Others have radial symmetry, like jellyfish, with their body parts arranged around a central axis. And then there's bilateral symmetry, where animals have a mirror image body structure, like humans, dogs, and birds. Next, we consider body structure. Does the animal have tissues, organs, or organ systems? Some animals, like sponges, don't have true tissues, while others, like mammals, have highly complex organ systems for digestion, respiration, and more. Another key factor is the presence or absence of a coelom, a fluid-filled cavity that holds internal organs. Animals can be classified as a coelomates, no coelom, pseudocoelomates, a partial coelom, or coelomates, a true coelom. This classification helps scientists understand an animal's internal structure and complexity. And finally, we look at developmental patterns. Does the animal develop from 2 germ layers or 3? How does its embryonic development proceed? These details provide insights into an animal's evolutionary history and relationships with other organisms. Using these criteria, scientists have identified over 30 distinct phyla within the animal kingdom. Each phylum represents a unique branch on the tree of life, showcasing the incredible diversity of animal life on Earth. Let's take a look at the full list of phyla before diving deeper into some of the most fascinating ones. This extensive list highlights the extraordinary diversity of the animal kingdom, with each phylum representing a unique way of living, growing, and adapting to the environment. From the simplest sponges to the most complex vertebrates, each phylum tells a fascinating story of evolution and survival. Now let's dive into the major phyla and explore what makes each one so remarkable. Porifera, the sponges. Our journey begins with the phylum Porifera. Sponges are among the simplest animals, yet they play a vital role in marine ecosystems. Found in oceans worldwide, these organisms are unique for their porous bodies, which allow them to filter vast amounts of water. In fact, Some sponges can filter up to 50,000 times their own volume in a single day. They lack true tissues and organs, but are incredibly efficient at capturing tiny food particles suspended in water. Their bodies are supported by tiny, needle-like structures called spicules, which can be made of calcium carbonate, silica, or a flexible protein called spongin. Despite their simplicity, sponges provide habitats for countless marine organisms, showcasing the interconnectedness of life beneath the waves. Cnidaria, stingers of the sea. Moving up the complexity scale, we have Cnidaria. This group includes jellyfish, sea anemones, and corals, some of the most mesmerizing creatures in the ocean. These animals are known for their stinging cells, or cnidocytes, which they use for both hunting and defense. Jellyfish, for instance, drift gracefully through the water, using their tentacles to capture prey. Corals, on the other hand, form massive reef structures that serve as critical habitats for marine life. In fact, coral reefs are often called the rainforests of the sea because of their incredible biodiversity. Cnidarians exhibit radial symmetry, meaning their body parts radiate out from a central axis. This symmetry allows them to interact with their environment from all sides, a crucial adaptation for their mostly sessile or drifting lifestyles. Platyhelminthes, the flatworms. Next, we encounter platyhelminthes, or flatworms. These animals are bilaterally symmetrical, meaning their bodies can be divided into two mirror image halves. While they may not look impressive, flatworms represent a significant step in animal evolution. They were among the first creatures to develop a distinct head region, allowing for more directed movement. Some flatworms, like planarians, are free-living and can regenerate lost body parts, a fascinating ability that has made them a favorite subject of scientific research. Others, like tapeworms, are parasitic, living inside the intestines of other animals and absorbing nutrients directly through their skin. Nematoda, the roundworms. From flatworms, we move to nematoda, or roundworms. These tiny, unsegmented creatures are everywhere, found in soil, water, and even inside other animals. They may not grab headlines, but roundworms are among the most abundant animals on Earth, with millions of individuals in just a handful of soil. Roundworms play crucial roles in ecosystems. Many species help decompose organic matter, enriching the soil and promoting plant growth. However, some nematodes are parasitic and cause diseases in humans, animals, and plants, reminding us of the delicate balance in nature. Annelida, the segmented worms. Next up is Annelida, the segmented worms. This phylum includes earthworms, leeches, and marine worms called polychaetes. Annelids are easily recognized by their segmented bodies, which allow for efficient movement and burrowing. Earthworms, for instance, are often called nature's plows because of their ability to aerate soil and recycle nutrients. Without them, our agricultural systems would struggle to sustain plant life. Leeches, while infamous for their role as parasites, have been used in medicine for centuries, particularly in bloodletting and modern microsurgery. Mollusca, masters of adaptation. Now, we come to mollusca, one of the most diverse and fascinating animal phyla. Mollusks include snails, clams, squids, and octopuses, showcasing an incredible range of forms and behaviors. Many mollusks have shells for protection, like the familiar snail or clam. Others, like octopuses, have evolved soft bodies and rely on intelligence, speed, and camouflage to survive. Octopuses, in particular, are known for their problem-solving abilities and even show signs of complex emotions. Meanwhile, bivalves like clams and mussels are vital for filtering water and maintaining the health of aquatic ecosystems. Arthropoda, nature's dominant phylum. We now arrive at the largest and most diverse phylum, Arthropoda. This group includes insects, spiders, crustaceans, and more, making up over 80% of all known animal species. What makes arthropods so successful? Their exoskeletons provide protection, while their jointed limbs give them incredible mobility and adaptability. From bees pollinating flowers to crabs cleaning up the ocean floor, arthropods are essential to ecosystems worldwide. And let's not forget insects like ants and termites, which play critical roles in nutrient cycling and soil health. Echinodermata, stars of the ocean. Echinoderms, such as starfish, sea urchins, and sea cucumbers, belong to the phylum Echinodermata. These animals are exclusively marine and are easily recognized by their radial symmetry and spiny skin. Their unique water vascular system allows them to move, feed, and even open clamshells with their tube feet. Echinoderms play vital roles in marine ecosystems. For example, sea urchins help control algae growth, while sea cucumbers recycle nutrients on the ocean floor. Their presence, or absence, can have cascading effects on entire habitats. Chordata, the backbone of life. Finally, we reach Chordata, the phylum that includes all vertebrates, animals with backbones. This group is incredibly diverse, encompassing fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals. Vertebrates are defined by their notochord, dorsal nerve cord, and gill slits at some stage of their development. Humans, as members of this phylum, have an especially close connection to this group. From the earliest fish in ancient seas to the incredible biodiversity of mammals today, chordates showcase the pinnacle of animal evolution. From the simplest sponges to the most complex mammals, the animal kingdom stands as a testament to the beauty and resilience of life on Earth. Each phylum tells a unique story of survival, adaptation, and evolution. Stories that remind us how interconnected all life truly is. As we marvel at this diversity, let's also remember our responsibility to protect it. Every creature, no matter how small, plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of our world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wonders of the animal kingdom. Don't forget to subscribe for more incredible explorations of the natural world. Until next time, keep discovering, keep exploring, and keep cherishing the life around us.